About 2 months ago, I moved into a new apartment. It wasn't anything fancy, just a small, cheap place I could afford on my own. I didn't have much furniture, so I was always on the lookout for free stuff people left out on the curb. One night after work, I was walking home when I saw this large, old mirror leaning against a dumpster. It was beautiful, tall, with a carved wooden frame, the kind you'd expect to see in an antique shop. There was a sign taped to it, free. Without thinking twice, I carried it back to my apartment. That was mistake number one. I hung it up in my bedroom, right across from my bed. It made the room feel bigger, and honestly, I was proud of myself for finding such a cool piece for free. But that first night I had trouble sleeping. Every time I closed my eyes, I felt watched. I told myself it was just because the mirror was new and I wasn't used to seeing my reflection in bed. But when I opened my eyes, sometimes I thought I saw something move in the reflection, just a flicker, like a shadow darting past. The next few nights got worse. I'd wake up at 3 or 4 a.m., heart pounding. Sure, I'd heard whispering in the room. Once I even got up to check the hallway, but nothing was there. Then, around the 5th night, something happened I couldn't explain away. I was half asleep, turned toward the wall when I heard a soft tapping. Tap, tap, tap. I rolled over. In the mirror, I saw myself lying there, but there was someone else standing behind me. I spun around it. No one was there. I looked back at the mirror. The figure was still there. It was a woman. Pale skin, long black hair, wearing what looked like an old-fashioned white dress. Her eyes were black, hollow, and she was smiling. But here's the thing. When I looked around the room, she wasn't physically there, only in the reflection. I jumped out of bed and ran out of the room, slamming the door behind me. I stayed up all night on the couch, too scared to even go back in. The next morning, I decided to get rid of the mirror. I figured maybe it was cursed or haunted or something, so I dragged it out to the curb and left it there. Problem solved, right? No. That night I was lying on the couch, trying to fall asleep, when I heard a familiar sound. Tap, tap, tap. My blood ran cold. I turned my head slowly and saw the mirror propped up against the wall. Inside it, the woman was standing, smiling, waiting.